Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If today is your first time of watching my videos, please don't forget to like and subscribe. In today's class, I'm going to be teaching you how to make this Gigot sleeve and a cutout shoulder top and skirt for a baby of 2 years. Okay, I'll go ahead and mark my shoulder measurement divided by 2, which is 5 inches. Then I'm coming down by 4.5 inches. Okay, then I'll come down to that line I marked to mark my shoulder measurement again to be sure of a straight line. Okay, so from the shoulder measurement, I came down by half of an inch for the shoulder slope. Then for the neck width, I went in by 2 inches. The depth for the front, I came down by 2 inches too. Okay, so I'll just use my ruler to connect the lines that I have marked, just the way you are seeing me. I'll just use my curve rule to curve the neckline. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be doing is to take the body measurement, the round body measurement. So for this dress, I'm taking 6 inches, the body divided by 4, which is 6 plus 1 inch sewing allowance. Then the same thing at the length of the top. Mind you, the length of this top is 14 inches. Okay, it's a perfect fit for a 2-year-old. 14 inches. Just the way you see me do. Go ahead and connect the armhole curve, and that's it for the front part of the top. Just cut out the way you see me cutting out. Okay, then for the back panel of the dress, top, I'm going to be adding 1 inch for my button casing. Okay, I'm using button for this dress at the back. You can decide to, if your fabric is very stretchy, you can decide not to add any allowance to it. You just add extra button at the neck side. Okay, but for this fabric that I'm using, is not really stretchy and I don't want to use zip. Okay, so that's why I'm using button. I'll just go ahead and cut out the same thing that I've marked out. The only difference is the button allowance and the neckline for the back. For the back, I'm using 1 inch. Okay, to the depth of the back neckline will be 1 inch because it's a baby dress. And mind you, you can actually make an adult top from this pattern. Okay, the only difference is the measurement. All right, if you have your measurement, you can make it for an adult. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and trace it out just the way you are seeing me do. When cutting the back, I realized that the front neck depth will be too small, so I had to add 1 inch to the front neckline. So automatically I did 2 by 3 inches. The width is 2, while the depth is 3 inches for the front, while the back is 1 inch for the depth. Okay, so I'm just trying to make sure I have an equal fabric. Okay, so that is it. Then for the keyhole, I'll place my fabric like so. Then place the front anywhere you want it to be. It can be the right or it can be the left part of your top. You just fold the shoulder into two. Okay, just the way you see me do. Then mark 2 inches. If it's for a baby of 2 years, you can mark 2 inches. 3 years, you can do 2.5 and so on. If it's for an adult, depending on how open you want it to be, you just connect it like a curve. You draw a curve from the shoulder to the 2 inches that I just marked, because I don't want it to be too open. Okay, so I'll go ahead and cut it out. I hope you understand me. Okay, if you have watched to this extent, please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like. Okay, thank you. And that's our keyhole for the front and back. If you don't want it to be at the back, you can still do it only in front. Okay, so that's that for the front and back panel. Now I'm going to be cutting the sleeve. Okay, so the measurement I'm using is a perfect measurement for a 2-year-old child. 2 years and 3 years depend on their height. So for the sleeve, I'm going to be using 90 inches long. Okay, 19 inches long. Then the next thing for me to do is to measure out from that line I drew is my top of my sleeve. Okay, so I'm going to be taking 4 inches inwards. Then from that 4 inches, I'll go down by 9 inches and connect to the 4 inches just the way you see me do. You can use your ruler for this. Okay, so I went back to that 9 inches and marked my 4 inches so that I can get a straight line. Then after that, you curve your 4 from your center just the way you see me do. Please just go ahead and do the way I'm doing it. Okay, I don't know if you really understand me. And connect it like so. So this 9 inches will be for our gathers. Me, for this part, I like using draw gathers. Okay, it gives me the perfect fitting that I want. Then for the ankle, the sleeve length, the round sleeve length is 3.5. Just connect it like so. If you notice, one of the sides of my sleeves, it's wide and long. It's wider than the other side, so I'm just trying to make sure that I have equal parts. Okay, and that's for the sleeve. The next thing is for me to join our top. Okay, so the first thing first is to, if you have bias tape, you can use it to turn the keyhole at the shoulder part, the neck. That's what I'm going to be using. The neck, okay, the front and back neck, you turn it with your bias or with your fabric, anyone that you feel like using. And after that, this is what we have. You can go ahead and iron it out to give you your desired look. Okay, so I've gone ahead to turn mine for the front and the back, and this is what I have. So after that, the next thing is for me to join the shoulders together and attach my sleeve. I'm joining the shoulder. After that, I will attach my sleeve to it. But mind you, before joining the sleeve, you need to do a draw gathers, or you pleat with your you pleat like that. But me, I'm using the draw gathers to give it a perfect look. I'm gonna ahead to join the shoulder. Okay, and I'm also gonna ahead to do my sleeve, the draw gathers on my sleeve. So mind you, if you are working on your own, please be conscious of the neck, the shoulder opening, okay, so that when you are joining your sleeve, you have enough allowance to join your sleeve. Me, I was not having enough allowance. Okay, so just take note of that. Make sure you have enough allowance to join your sleeve. You remove the allowance you will use to join your sleeve before cutting out the keyhole at the shoulder part of it. So I'll go ahead now and do all the joining, and this is what we have. If you notice very well, you see that that shoulder part is not really coming out because there was no allowance for me to join the sleeve. And I've gone ahead to pin the back, mark where I'll put my buttons. Okay, and this is the top. Then for the skirt for a 2-year-old, I'm using a straight fabric, and the measurement for it is 22 inches. So the fabric is already folded. 22 inches times 2 will give me 44 inches wide and 16.5 inches long. Okay, 24 inches wide times 2 and 16.5 inches long. So for the elastic, I'm using 15.5 inches for the elastic for the waist. Okay, like I said before, this is a perfect measurement for a 2-year-old, except the 2-year-old baby is a smallish baby. You can reduce the measurement. So before I will turn it down, I'll have to join the other side of the fabric, then go ahead to fold the hem of the skirt, then join my elastic together, and this is what I have. So the next thing is to fold the waist of the skirt with our elastic inside, just like the way you are seeing me placing it. Just like this, you fold it inside the waistband. Okay, just the way you are seeing me do. I don't know if you understand me. And when sewing, please try not to sew the elastic to the fabric, so that you can be able to rotate it while sewing. And after sewing, this is what we have. Okay, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Please give me your thumbs up. Okay, thank you. Bye.